What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant Roller Sports. And in this video, I want to speak on Charles Barkley being very well known and being famous in the sports world, even outside of basketball, but still being underrated as a basketball player and how dominant he was for about a 7 to 8 year stretch. I would say, from around 1987 to around 1994 or 5. Uh, Charles Barkley was one of the most dominant players in NBA history. But this is what Chuck is most known for now, clowning on TNT. Take a listen.
I think more because I think his size is great. I want to say this one thing. I think
He's only got a minute.
you don't want one quickly. They're gonna put Alex Lynn on Joker. I think more because I think his size is as great as character is offensively. He's not a great defender. I would put Alex Lynn on Joker a little bit more.
Alex Len doesn't play for the.
I mean, what's Myers Leonard. Myers Leonard. My bad. Hey, listen, all you white folks look alike to me. Get y'all confused. Myers Leonard.
Okay, thank you very much.
Somebody had to go back over there. He won't take up the whole.
No,
You got 30 seconds.
I'm not saying nothing.
No, yes, you are.
I'm not. No,
Portland has lost
I'm
six.
not.
Portland has lost 6 in a row in Denver, Shaq. How
We
do
do
they
that all the
win
time.
game
It's
two?
supposed to be 1, 2, 3.
I know, but look, we've got time. We've got time.
Go back over there and know it all. Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with the crew I'm dealing with here.
Shaq, I understand what you do. I understand, Shaq.
I put Alex Len.
Why would you not let the guy have his minute? You have to make a point.
Disrespect me like that.
You have to make a point, and then you say the wrong game.
Chuck loved messing with Shaq.
That's the greatest center. That might be the greatest center I've ever played the game. I put Atlanta Hawk in the game. We know we're gonna win. Yeah, Myers.
What else you want to say?
What else you want to say?
Talk to Noah. Yeah, we should have put 9 minutes. You gonna take up 8 minutes to beat your damn self.
Mr. Sensitive.
No, ain't no Mr. Sensitive. Do it again. I'm telling you right now.
Don't you want to weigh in on this?
No, I don't want to wait. No. Chuck.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Shaq.
You know it all.
Mr. Sensitive.
No, I ain't said something. I'm gonna knock your ass out. I'm telling you right now. Play him if you want to.
Shaq looked like an angry big kid.
Back to one. Dumbass. Do it again, Chuck.
Oh, man. Yo, dude.
Tell me it's gonna be some fun.
So Chuck,
You repeat yourself.
who's a better
yesterday?
who's a better high school player?
Kidding. I ain't in the
It's
movie.
supposed to be 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2 back.
I'm not saying no jokes.
Okay.
I'm not saying no
All right.
jokes, man.
That's
That's it, man. Say what?
Do it again.
Kitty, what you gonna say?
I'm gonna throw this.
This is really an inside thing because Chuck is always talking over the time that he's supposed to have in the segment. And this is what Shaq is mad about, because Chuck keep talking about the same thing over and over, and then he leaves Shaq like 20 seconds to talk. So this is what Charles is known for now. This, among many other antics on this show, inside the NBA on TNT. And now I want to take you to what I feel Chuck is underrated for. And this is a video I came across in my feed, and it reminded me just how great Charles Barkley was.
There's a bad pass that might get out of hand. Not before Charles gets it.
It's amazing to me how much bigger Charles played than he actually was. Charles was only about 6'5", 6'6", but he played like he was 6'10" or 6'11". Now this is just a dunk reel. I'll show you another reel of Barkley's all-around game. But this is just what he was really known for in the late 80s, early 90s. Just a breakaway freight train.
The pull-up from 16.
Boy, he really pulled the string on that. He had a horrible shooting game against the Rockets in Game 7.
Charles Barkley just dribbling out of control. Lead. Here is Charles on the run.
This is the player that Zion Williamson would like to be. And this is his closest comparison. It's Charles Barkley. You know, my grandmother told me life always repeats itself. And here comes Zion Williamson with a very similar frame and game to Charles Barkley.
Baseline, and Karl Malone jumps up like this. Barkley just dunked on him so hard. It was just an unbelievable play. I felt like, man, I cannot believe that I'm part of this.
Charles Barkley was the most dynamic player on that 92 Dream Team. He wasn't the best. I would still say that being Michael Jordan was the best player, but Charles Barkley was certainly the most dynamic player during that 92 Olympics.
To a minimum. The 76ers are only averaging 15.
And Barkley got up so easily and effortlessly for being only 6'5", weighing 250.
Gerald Henderson. Behind the baseline nearly missed it.
This dunk reel here, he dunks on damn near everybody in the NBA.
Not Marley, he's too high. Finally missed it, and look who's there.
Talking about it all night long. And here's the superstar. Here's the
So you guys, when you see someone like Zion Williamson, it's nothing really new. Before Zion, you had Charles Barkley. But despite his reputation for being the mound round of rebound, Barkley was in better shape than Zion. What made Charles great too was look at him dunking with the left hand there. He was equally good left or right. Had guard skills, highly explosive, very strong, was fearless in the paint. Barkley was also underrated defensively, as he would get many breakaway steals and go up and challenge for block shots, even blocking centers. He got Mount Mutombo there.
So the Wizards still trailing by 2. Barkley working now on Ben Wallace.
A young Ben Wallace taken to school by Barkley.
Working on the big guys. He loved the big guys. Again, he could play offensively.
So anyway, I want to come off of that and see if I can find another reel of highlights that shows his all-around talent. Let's try this one.
He has what I call the heart of a champion. He always played to win. He always put the team above himself. And he, along with guys like Jordan, Bird, Johnson, and Olajuwon, has made the NBA what it is today.
We get enamored with players of the present and their abilities, but sometimes we have to take a peek into the past and see what's being done now was being done before. when they have these talks on these networks and they speak about the all-time greats, I never hear Charles Barkley mentioned. And I believe this because he didn't win a championship. They put him in a separate class. But he's much better than many Hall of Famers that have had championships. So that shouldn't be held against him. Charles Barkley, in my opinion, is a top talent, a top 10 talent all time. He just didn't have a championship team. Also, Barkley dunked on people so routinely, he rarely even celebrated when he dunked on people. I was looking for maybe some passing highlights or some defensive highlights. Let's see if I can find one here.
Back on the injured list. Look at the double team on Barkley. They're Kane is in the building. Kevin Lockridge said this guy tried to beat it. Carl down for instant. For an instant, he got a one-on-one against Brownfield and walked his eye play out. Whoa, I'm going to the whole ceiling.
He was like a bowling ball. I think that was Patrick Ewing. Oh, there we go. There we go, folks. Behind the back, he always went up with two hands, which to me is harder than going up with one hand to dunk. Barkley had superior ball handling skills for a power forward at that time. Most power forwards at that time were bruisers, guys with very low offensive skill. They were there to defend and rebound. But Barkley was probably the most skilled power forward of his era.
We're set up for the final shot. AC Green and Charles Barkley. Charles with lead. Scored. And a foul. Ball taps it once and can't make it. Charles looks like he's just determined to take over his team.
Gonna go down to Barkley. Barkley holding off on the board. Barkley puts it on. Charles Barkley.
Let's see if we can get a block shot in these highlights.
It's his game to win. Or we go to overtime. Barkley 20-footer, yes, with 1.8 seconds. Charles Barkley with an MVP jump shot. Oliver Miller inbound at center court. He's going to inbound the ball. Baseline to Miles. Barkley puts it up with the count in there. Take it good.
So we showing Barkley being a clutch player there, being very clutch as well. Let's see if I could find some defensive highlights. There we go.
Has a foul difficulty. Front foul against Bobby Jones. Barkley with the rejection.
Tip of the
Charles reminded him once again that that was me that got that block.
So 3:35 remaining in this fourth quarter. The Bulls 100, the Suns 94 as Charles and Scotty get together.
If you saw there, Barkley was shorter than Pippen.
Barkley blocks the team. Only 6'4.5" and did it. Yes, and the extra pass by Bird.
You gotta help. The guy's on fire. Oh, wide open. Blocked by Charles. Trying to put it up. What a play. Oh, mackerel. What a play by Charles. He's out of bounds. Yeah.
Charles is 3 rows up.
I mean, look at this block. He came at least 15 feet away outside of the lane. Then he goes and actually runs the ball down.
And then he disappeared.
Very underrated part of Barkley's game was his defense, especially in his early and his prime years. Excellent weak side shot blocker and straight up shot blocker. Look at that.
The young man who's on the foul line right now. Some people wondered if a 275-pound body could survive the pounding in the NBA. Not only has Charles Barkley survived, but he has risen to the top as a future star.
Well, not only does he get this shot, look at this. What you're doing is at 6'6", you're blocking a 7'2" shot. Now watch the intimidation on this one. Now we're worried about his size, yet.
And here come the Lakers, and they may get an easy basket. Charles Barkley makes a block. No such thing as an easy basket.
I want to see if they show the one on Yao Ming.
Isolated and goes right on Anderson. Barkley rejected it. Sixers break.
Johnson to Dumas. Dumas losing control of it. It'll be a traveling call. Golden State's basketball. That could have been a travel.
Third game, or the third block of the game, is Marley on the break, and he's fouled by Ellis. What a play by Charles Barkley.
I'm looking for the one with Yao Ming.
Barkley made the block. Barkley made the block.
See if I can find it somewhere.
But he timed his jump perfectly, and a jump ball with long reserve.
Now you're being very charitable. Now just watch here as O'Neal goes for the block. Barkley goes up.
Right there for a layup.
I think that's it.
Nice. Barkley ties him up. Barkley maybe 6'6", maybe a little less, but he timed his jump perfectly.
That wasn't Yao Ming.
With long reserve.
Now you're being very charitable. Now just watch here as
But this guy's about 7'2", who he blocks.
Right there for a layup. Easy layup. Here's a breakaway off for Elo, and Barkley comes against him.
But that's all, folks. Just a reminder of how great Charles Barkley was. There's even him. There's separate videos of all his different talents. Here's a low post video. I remember him being dominant in the post. Look, he's got Sean Kemp pinned there. That's an easy deuce. And he was complaining about a foul. And he was always posting guys up that were taller than he was. Zion has a lot of these paint skills that Barkley exhibited in his Hall of Fame career.
I think you're playing outdoors.
The hook shot right there.
PJ has 3 fouls. Can't pick up a 4th here. He doesn't.
He would just bully guys in the paint.
Marley.
Just bodied him out of the way.
5 of the 24. Working on Coleman. Won't go. We get a foul.
Well, he was saying. That's just. Well, he wants it called too.
So there we have it, folks. The great Charles Barkley. This has been Rant Roller Sports. Till next time, peace. Oh, by the way, Where do you have Barkley in your all-time list? Do you have him in your top 10? Do you have him in your top 20, top 30? Or you don't even think he cracks the top 50? Let me know if you feel like Charles Barkley's been a little bit underrated basketball-wise for his contributions on the court, primarily because being discriminated against because he hasn't won a championship at the NBA level. All right? Peace, guys.